Good morning, sports fans. This Saturday morning, July 10th, 2010, you're listening to the Cheap Seats on 96.3 FM WLCN. Lincoln Country, we are here in Elkhart today at the Talk of the Town. I'm Cameron Kurtz, and sitting to my right, my good friend and colleague. Welcome back, Josh Komnick.
Yeah, thanks, Cameron. It's a beautiful day here at Elkhart. We're here at Talk of the Town. Come down and grab your little breakfast here and say hi to us. We'll be here from 9 to 10 here this morning.
And Josh, it's good to have you back. You were missing in action last weekend. I take it that the wedding went well and everything.
Survived, and everything went well with those two, and they'll be off to Mexico here in a week. So it was a good time. Saw a lot of family, and but it's good to be back.
LeBron James will now go to Miami. Moving down south, joins Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh as Miami teammates, and just the whole process and everything that made such a big splash in the news this week. Josh, what do you think? Did the league react well to it?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. You've got to promote something during the off season, and what better to promote than probably the most promoted player we've seen, maybe besides Michael Jordan. The guy's been in the league 7 years now. He came out of high school. He was the phenom when he got in. He's still the phenom now. When you have that group of free agents to go after, it's nice to have that for the NBA during an off-season thing. Usually it's dead time. You don't have much to talk about, but this has been the sports story for months now, and it's still going to be probably for another month.
I know a lot of teams were disappointed that perhaps going to the Heat instead of staying with. There was quite a bit of talk about him going to Chicago. There was even quite a bit of talk with him staying with Cleveland.
Right.
And we know Cleveland's reaction by it. They're upset and disappointed. Just watching SportsCenter yesterday morning, fans in downtown Cleveland, they're taking LeBron's jersey, setting it on fire, and big old riots out in the streets and everything. But you mentioned that it's been quite a bit that's gone into this process the last couple of months, and it probably will for even the next month. Final thoughts on that before we get off this story and move on to another one. Do you think LeBron made the right move by going south to Miami, and did he make the right move by not staying in Cleveland?
Well, I don't know if Cleveland was the best place to stay. I mean, he's been there for a long time now, and they haven't done a lot to improve the team. They've gotten some other better players than when he first started his career. Was South Beach the best spot? I mean, how can you go wrong with two All-Stars? I mean, to me, this was a planned-out deal, probably from the time that they knew each other were going to be free agents and they had a chance to go to one certain team. To me, that this was already planned out. We wanted the suspense. LeBron wanted to keep the suspense going, maybe for people eyeing him a little bit more. But I think this was ongoing. This was set up way before 2 days ago, and it wasn't the best spot. Why not? Why would you rather? I'd rather be in Miami than Cleveland for the the town or city. But they're going to have a good team. Although I don't know that they're going to be a team. You talk about you've got three All-Stars, and it may be the three best players ever combined on a team. That's what a lot of talk has been going on, and that's kind of a question I posed to our listeners. Is this group of three players the best that is going to be on one team that you've seen? I know you've got Michael and Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman, or you can throw anybody else in there from the Bulls, but you've got the two top guys. You've got Magic Johnson, Kareem. I think there was a Cooper that played in there. Some of the listeners that have been around a little bit longer than we have would know a lot more about the teams that had three really good players. If you want to call in, give us a call, 648-5510. We'd be happy to talk with you about that. But why would you not go with two other All-Stars? He wants to win. It's obvious. He took less money. He could have gone to the Bulls for a full amount of money, but supposedly Wade and Bosh took less money for him to come in, and then that gave LeBron a little less money than what he could have gotten. So if he wants to win right away, why not? Although it's only three players. They have no bench now. They literally have no bench, nobody on the team yet. But I'm sure they will be able to perform or pay another couple guys league minimum and say just run around and throw these three the ball when you got it and don't shoot.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Another story, Mark Stoudemire finally did make his decision. I know we talked about last week a little bit that there was talk of him going to the New York Knicks. He did decide to sign with the Knicks, so that's where Stoudemire went. And we do have a caller. Go ahead.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, well, I can think of a couple off the top of my head real quick, but before I do, did you guys hear Coach signed with the Clippers?
Yes, and thanks,
we
caller,
did.
for letting us know that. I know it happened late last night, from what I understand, and a lot of people didn't find out already. But did you hear an amount, years, anything like that?
I heard 2 years, 4.9 million.
2 years, 4.9. Okay, that's interesting because I heard 2 years, 2.3 million. So we've got a little discrepancy there. But yes, we did hear that, and that's good for him to keep playing.
And we are joined. Pretty interesting, Josh. We had a visitor stop in.
She's just breakfast this morning.
Yeah. Megan Moore from Mount Pulaski High School, and Megan is off to play basketball next year at Lincoln College. Megan, thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you.
Megan, we got a pretty interesting, neat little story about you coming out of Mount Pulaski High School. You had a pretty impressive career at Mount Pulaski, a very impressive senior season, going on to join some of the ladies at Lincoln College. And your thoughts on that? Are you pretty excited?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to stay around home and still be able to play.
Megan, when you first started playing basketball, I guess when did you first start and know that you were at the time where you thought you were going to be not only wanted to, but good enough to play at the college level?
Probably my junior year, I decided that I was going to play in college and continue after high school.
How much extra work do you have to put in for like this summer? You've gone from high school, and obviously high school, to the freshman level at a college. Is the competition is a lot different. The speed, quickness, strength, everything like that. What are you doing this summer, honing your skills to get ready for the college level next year?
Well, as a team, we don't start until the school starts, but I'm working out here and playing basketball still by myself.
Well, that's great. That is just great, and I'm sure Carol Wilson, very proud of that and everything, and she's probably very excited for you. Exactly, kind of give us a little bit, your senior season, a little bit. You try to get as much out of your senior season as you can, and especially as an athlete, you're trying to obviously do the best that you can as far as stat-wise, but at the same time, you're trying to take it all in and make sure that you soak it all in because it's your senior season. Did you find that a little difficult to balance that combination between your athletic ability and not let your emotions get in the way?
Yeah, I'm really emotional, so I always got really into the game. So when we would lose, I'd take it pretty hard, and it was hard to get over. So I just try to go and win every game.
Well, that's just great. And so your plans going on to Lincoln College, have you thought about a major yet?
No, maybe business.
Maybe business? Okay.
Major is basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're majoring in basketball right now.
There you go. Majoring in basketball. You were saying maybe business later on. But, Megan, it was great for you to be out here with us today. Just happened to be in there eating a little bit of breakfast, and we congratulate you for an impressive career that you had out at Mount Pulaski, and it's probably a little bit difficult coming from a smaller school and making that jump to Lincoln College, but I'm sure you'd be just fine, and congratulations for getting a scholarship and making it to the college level.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, Megan.
All
Thank
right,
you.
well, that was Megan Moore. She graduated at Mount Pulaski High School. She will be making the transition from high school to college basketball next year, joining the Lady Lynx at Lincoln College. And Josh, just a reminder of our listeners out there where we are today.
Yeah, we're here at Talk of the Town in Elkhart, Illinois. You can stop in before 10 o'clock. We'll be out of here at 10, but Dana's got biscuits and sausage gravy, half order, only $4. A full order of biscuits and sausage gravy for $5. And every one of those orders, whether it be full or half, $1 from each is going to Hilltopper basketball, Hilltopper athletics. So come on out, support your community, and get some breakfast and listen, say hi to the Cheap Seats crew here.
All righty, and Josh, we're going to step aside and take just a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will have Mount Pulaski basketball coach in the house. Stay tuned.